Good evening, everybody. Excited to see all of you tonight. Man, it has been since July. I was looking at my calendar and I have not been on a Facebook Live since July 27th. And if many of you have been following me, you know that I have been going through some health situations, but I'm going to tell you something right now. If it wasn't for the hand of God upon my life and being with me, I would not be here before you today, but I'm here and I am going to declare the gospel of Jesus Christ. That's what we're here to do. We're here to praise God. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about the ministry. As many of you know, we recently rebranded the ministry. We are Magnify Ministries with Andrew Burnett now instead of the Andrew Burnett Show. So we are wanting to magnify the name of Christ, lift up ministries that are Christ worthy. We want to lift up the name of Jesus. And today I have a very special guest that you're going to absolutely love. And Mr. Warren Finney, it's good to have you on with me.
Man, I'm delighted to be here, bro.
I tell you, God is just too good to us, isn't he?
Yes, he is. I'm having a little trouble with this camera trying to figure it all out, but I'll get it. It's good to see you.
You know, I have not done a broadcast since July the 27th. I don't know if you knew a little bit about my story, but God brought me through kidney failure, and I'm here today still declaring the good news. The devil thought he was going to kill me, but hey, God resurrected me.
Hey, I'm telling you, that's the beauty of our God. I've been to hell and back myself over the years, but I've found the goodness of God. He somehow brings us through even when we are not sure how it's going to happen.
So I hear you're a part of a great group called Right Road Quartet. Tell us a little bit about it, how it happened, and who's in it.
Well, the group, first of all, consists of our lead singer, Matt Linton, who's lead singer and owner of the quartet. And then our bass singer, he lives in Katy, Texas, out on the edge of Houston. Then we have our bass singer, Lanny Wilkerson, who lives in Lufkin, Texas. And we have recently added a new tenor by the name of Kip Barrier from Biloxi, Mississippi. And then, of course, I live in Carrollton, Kentucky. And of course, my name, as you told them, was Warren Finney. I sing the baritone part. How the group sort of come about was we all pretty much have been with other ministries, have our own ministries. Matt had been a soloist for many years in his own right. And then Lanny Wilkerson had sung baritone with a regional group out of the Lufkin, Texas area. Kip Barrier worked as a praise and worship leader and done a lot of that stuff there in his church and at different churches he had attended. It was an extremely amazing soloist. And then I've been down through the years with different groups, the Greens, most notably out of Boone, North Carolina. Then had my own quartets, Majesty 3. I was a short stint with a group called the Liberty Boys. I often laugh and say, if I told you all the groups I've been with, you'd just swear I couldn't keep a job. And done some solo work as well. And of course, I travel full time as an evangelist. And so we all kind of knew each other through our denomination organization. And I knew Matt pretty casually. I did not know the other two guys in the quartet. And so Matt had been approached by several people in the industry. I'd been approached by some guys in the industry about building a quartet from a Pentecostal background with a Pentecostal flair, because down through the years, gospel music has been deeply affected by Pentecostal quartets, trios, family groups. And so Matt was approached by some very serious people in the upper echelons of gospel music about going from a soloist and building a quartet. And so Matt began to reach out to some singers, and eventually they contacted me. And it was some time of prayer, meditation. At first, I wasn't sure that I had time to do it because I stay so busy extensively as a full-time evangelist. And at the time I wasn't married, and so I prayed about it. And after a couple of times of calling and discussing and negotiating, we felt that this would be the will of God for us at least to see how it would start or what it would sound like. As I said, I had never met the bass singer. I had never met the tenor singer. I knew Matt. Matt and I had done a few things together, at a couple songs together at a conference that we were at together. And so we agreed that we would meet in St. Louis, Missouri at a very large church there. We would meet on a Monday, and we would go Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, just rehearsing to see what it sounded like, and went ahead by faith and agreed to work in the Sunday evening service that evening and do a concert. So when I got there, I was introduced to the bass singer, introduced to the tenor singer, men of excellent quality, but I trusted Matt Linton's quality, inspection of quality. And so we got there and we set up sound and we stepped to the mic to begin to sing just a song that we all knew, because Matt had sent us some stuff to be listened to work on individually. And when we did, Brother Andrew, the blend was just, so tight. It was as if we were born for this moment. Not only that, the Spirit of God was very present, and it was a moment that almost all four of us felt like weeping. We felt that we had the will of God, that this was it. Those next 2 or 3 days was absolutely incredible as we worked on harmonies and blends and learned new songs. And I'm not going to say that our first night was perfect. It was far from it. As you know, just 4 different natures. You have to get together, learn what each other's going to do, blending, and that stuff only comes with time. But the main frame of the quartet was born that night, that Wednesday night. And we knew without a shadow of a doubt when we left the stage that this is what God had called us to do at this season in our life. And that's been a little over 18, almost 19 months ago. And since then, we have literally done probably close to 150 dates in a year's time, which is unheard of for a new quartet. Almost immediately launched. Do a lot of Thursday, Friday, Saturdays. We do it 2 weeks a month. And the other rest of the month, we all go our separate ways with separate ministries. And God has blessed this quartet. Just unbelievable things have happened. We've not been regional. We've literally been from as far east as the east coast of Norfolk, Virginia, all the way to the west coast of California. Literally, we've sung in the cities of the west coast and many, many places in between. And God has exploded our calendar. We got a few dates between here and there, but we're already booking into 2025. God opened a door this year for the very first time. Our very first year, we was able to be invited to walk on the main stage of National Quartet Convention on Sunday night and be able to present our ministry before thousands of fans. And I just can't tell you how blessed we are.
Well, we got a clip we're going to play for the fans that are watching right now of Right Road Quartet. It's an old song that they'll remember. It's called When My Feet Touch the Streets of Gold. Well, maybe if it'll play.
Streets of glory, when I travel my last weary mile, will He hold my trembling hand when before the bar I stand? Will He say, my child, well done, crown of life you now have won? When my feet touch the streets of gold, when my feet touch the streets of glory, when I travel my last weary mile, will He hold my trembling hand when before the bar I stand? Will He say, my child, well done, crown of life you now have won? When my feet touch the streets of gold.
Chance some happy morning, you should miss me. Well, don't you wait for me because I'm gone. Cause I'll be at the feet of the one who died for me when my feet touch the streets of gold.
Well, when my feet touch the streets of glory, when I travel my last weary mile, will He hold my trembling hand? streets of gold. When my feet touch the streets of glory. When I travel my last weary mile. Will you hold my trembling hand? When before the bar I say, will say my child will die. And like you out at one feet touch the streets of gold. Now when my feet touch the streets of
Well, I don't know what happened there, but my internet cut out on me. But that video just looks like so much fun.
Oh, brother, that was a great night. That particular video was recorded at the General Conference. It's the World General Conference of the United Pentecostal Church. There was between 8,000 and 9,000 people there, maybe more. It was maybe even closer to 11,000. I'm not good with numbers. I know that night they had close to 15,000 people there. I'm not sure how many of them were there at that moment, but that was an incredible night that we was blessed to sing, and just had an incredible time. And as you can see, we're very high energy. We're passionate about what we're doing, but yet we also have been blessed with men that have the talent and the ability to turn around and do a ballad that's not necessarily high in energy, but very passionate and very powerful. And so we've been really blessed. And our boss, Matt Linton, is a great man who has a man of vision and has a passion to see this group take the direction that it needs to take.
Yeah, so you were sharing with us just a few minutes ago that last week was National Quartet Convention in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, and I understand that it was a very special moment for Right Road Quartet. Share with us a little bit about what National Quartet Convention is, and that's.
I'm afraid I might have lost you, brother. Are you there, brother Andrew? Are you there, brother Andrew? Well, I think I heard what you said. And while we're trying to get you back, let me just briefly tell you what National Quartet Convention is. For those of you who may not have been to the world's largest Southern gospel music concert event in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, gospel music artists from all over the world come in to be able to present and perform and sing great Southern gospel music. And it's been going since many years. It's over 70 something years. It's been going, was in Memphis, Tennessee, moved to Nashville, from Nashville on to Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, from Nashville to Louisville, Kentucky, and then from Louisville to, I've been attending there since I was pretty young, and have had the opportunity to sing there a few times. And it is always an honor to be invited to the main stage of the National Quartet Convention. Okay, I'm just getting a message saying that your internet has quit. So we'll be back in just a little bit.